Yes, we already, like you said, using them, want to encourage them, but we want to make sure that we expose them to basic knowledge, simple knowledge. Take, for example, serenity in their procedures. One of the major problems we think they need to be properly educated and sensitized is in the area of sterilization, basic methods of making the instrument they use to be sterile, so that they can offer services that are not necessarily injurious to their clients, but also to themselves. Take, for instance, a traditional bar attendant, which of course we encourage it, we continue to encourage it. Because in the past too, they've done some trainings for them and given them some packs, or what we call maybe some treatment packs. And we will broaden it, especially the traditional bad attendant, what is popularly called the TBAs. But they will be properly sensitized, educated on some basic sterilization systems, and it may be protective devices. They should put on their gloves when they want to take their deliveries, because by that they are protecting themselves and also protecting their clients. Then if they are using the blade to cut the umbilical cord, they should also use one new blade for one baby they want to cut the umbilical cord. And we are planning, I will encourage government, by the time we re-educate them, because the training has to be retraining and training. We give them all these things. Buy packets, how much is a packet of blade? We buy them, maybe like the big carton, like I see the chocolate that you gave me there before, you graciously gave me that chocolate before we came to order this thing. We buy them. So there will be no room for them to say we don't have it. We'll encourage them, don't use one and say you want to keep it. We'll give them the disposable sharps, how to dispose sharp objects like blades, because you know there are UNICEF, or they prepare some particular boxes where you can dispose sharps. We take them all through that. The other thing that we tend to look at it is that acupuncture and what we are doing is a little bit different. For example, our traditional people, they don't measure how do they quantify the quantity of medicine they give? They just take a cup, no periodism in their taking. When the doctor prescribes, he gives you specific amounts that you're going to take, specific intervals that you're going to take, and particular number of days that you're going to take. There is open. Whether it's 1 cup, you don't know. Whether it's 2 cups, they don't define. What active ingredient is in the cup they are using? It's not there. And of course, with them, a single medicine treats more than 10 ailments, which is not possible. Let's be sincere to ourselves. 1 single cup of dogoyaro, I cannot treat every medicine, every ailment. And we hear in the radios, they can do quite a lot of things. And by the grace of God, I'm very happy. At the National Council on Health that I just attended, it is agreed that we must not allow undue publicity to these adverts and traditional. But in Bayelsa, you see these radio stations, and you say they are looking for money. They are looking for people to adverts to capture. Hey, you don't see these things in Lagos, where their stations they have a lot of corporate bodies to advertise so that they can make ends meet. In Bayelsa, our radio stations and television stations, they are looking for how the people, and they can allow them to go. But I have made a memo following the outcome of the National Council on Health to give to our radio and media. They should not, okay, they should discourage and encourage us, discourage undue publicity of this. I can do this, I have the capacity to do this, I have the capacity to do that. And not only that, I also want to do an advocacy to the media houses. Very soon I will start doing that, so that they will know that by encouraging them to come to air, they are not doing any good to the health of majority or by essence. You talked about the massage, very good thing sometimes. But I noticed that in the core, when I say the core now is on, where I practiced before, I was made a commissioner, like in that area of Sagbama axis. It's everything that happens in your tummy is either you have an hernia, they will go for a massage. And they also want to go and massage for pregnant women that are almost at term. It is very, very dangerous. We will discourage that. Because if you massage a pregnant woman that is almost at term, or at any stage at all, you will call what we call abruptio. The placenta will be separated from the uterus and there will be bleeding. The woman is likely to lose that baby. And we see several of them in our practices, in our hospital. That is why we want to see that we discourage them, we educate them. Yes, to change an attitude is a difficult thing, but we will encourage them that, look, this is not good. But there are good aspects. Those who are setting bones, for example, some of them do very well. For certain parts of the body that are broken, not in every part of the body that are broken, that those people can really attend to. For example, if you have a broken tibia right at the middle there, it's very simple. You just pull it back. Normally they will use the stick and whatever and put it there. The joint will take perfectly. Or for example, if you have a mid-thigh femur, or what we call it, with the dislocation, it will join. You just bring them back, you pull and you bring them back, you stabilize it, it will do it. But if you have the head of the femur broken, it's a very difficult thing. It has to be done by open reduction. Surgeon has to go there, put a pin so that the thing will properly align, otherwise you walk. So they need to know those areas that they can do. And that is why in this government we also want to educate them as much as we encourage them to know that there are things that they can handle and there are things that they cannot handle. Those that they cannot handle, they should refer them. And that is why His Excellency has captured that vision early enough and is making possible that the referral hospitals, the specialist hospitals come on board, get it properly established so that they can refer those things that they cannot handle on time. And that will do us a lot of good and increase the health of this state.